shocking incident involving harassment of a consumer by an electricity Discom company has come to light in northwest Delhi's Badali district. The Discom authorities drove the consumer to suicide over non-payment of electricity dues following a fight on Friday afternoon.
We are made to believe consumer is king and his rights are paramount. But that is flouted more often than not with impunity and at times even with tragic consequences. On Friday, a man was driven to suicide. Reason? He was harassed by the private power distribution company for allegedly stealing power. The incident in northwest Delhi has sent shockwaves across the capital. According to eyewitnesses, company officials accompanied by 15 to 20 bouncers from the Discom stormed into Sube Singh Yadav's house. They threatened police action against him for non-settlement of electricity dues. And even as the victim protested against them, they beat him black and blue. Shaken, disturbed and depressed, Sube Singh could not take the humiliation and hung himself from the ceiling of his house.
मेरे घर में आए थे आज 15-20 आदमी. आने के बाद में मेरे पापा को धमकाया, मारा भी. उन्होंने गुद्दी पीछे से पकड़ ली थी, उल्टा सीधा कह रहे थे जेल में बंद कर देंगे, ये कर देंगे, वो कर देंगे, पैसे भी मांग रहे थे. फिर उसके बाद अंदर आके चेकिंग करने लग गए, गाली वाली देने लग गए.
15-20 लोग आए और उन्होंने आके उनको माइंडली रूप से डिस्टर्ब किया और अंदर आके सारी चीजें दिखाई. मशीन के ये तार यहाँ से क्यों डाला है, यहाँ पर क्यों आपने एनएल मीटर, घर का आपका डोमेस्टिक मीटर है तो आपने ये बिजली चोरी कर रहे हैं.
When headlines today approached the Discom authorities, they gave a completely different version.
This particular case, the team, which is normally there are about 4 members in the team normally, and they were there and they had not met this gentleman at all.
Can Discoms use force to recover dues from a consumer? The rules nowhere say that. The Electricity Regulatory Commission cannot unilaterally disconnect a connection for default in payment. It must give the consumer a 15-day notice for settling dues before taking the extreme step. To get the power connection restored, the consumer will have to pay interest on the outstanding amount. So when the rules are clear, what right do Discoms have to use extrajudicial means like employing bouncers to harass consumers? Who is responsible for the death of the consumer? Will the license of the service provider be scrapped if it is proved that consumer was driven to suicide due to harassment?
Could this be a one-off case where the check on power theft went a little too far? We spoke to the spokesperson of the private Discom company and they say this is a routine exercise where enforcement team go in door to door and talk to the families that are involved in power theft. A protocol is followed. Police clearly right now is investigating into the suicide as to why it happened. While the villagers claim there were 15 to 20 bouncers who attacked, the private Discom company says that only 4 members were present. The need for investigation is clearly there. However, this does raise a question. Could this again be a case where checking into power theft went a little too far? With camera person Vakar Ahmed, Swastika Mehta for Headlines Today.